Darren asks, how do you see the landscape of digital transformation evolving in the next 5 to 10 years for multinational companies? Why don't we start with you, Dean? That's a big question. There's a lot of directions you can go with that question, but I'll ask it anyway. How do you see the landscape of digital transformation changing in the next 5 to 10 years for multinationals?
I don't really see it changing. You just got to do things better than what that we've been doing in the past. Really, there's no
magic bullet.
There's no new magic bullet. There's no new methodology. In my view, we just gotta set up the program fully and completely, and we need to list out all the moving parts and work and build out a project for each moving part. So I guess if we use technology to help manage the program, that would help, maybe, using a platform to help the management of the global rollout. That could be that could ease the overall management of all the stakeholders and all of that. So it's, there's no real magic bullet. You just got to lay everything out, and it needs to fit on the wall somewhere, and you have your checklist set up, and you're checking all the boxes.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, because it is easy to get caught up in AI and agile and cloud, predictive analytics, whatever, cybersecurity, all these different trends. In 5 to 10 years, there's going to be new technology trends that we don't even know about yet. So it's easy to get caught up in all that and think, okay, well, that's going to totally change how we have to do multinational implementations. But I like how simple, like you kind of simplified it, said, well, just stop screwing up the way we've been doing projects in the past and do it better.
Stop relying on the technology to do the work for you. At the end of the day, it's you need to map it out. You need to understand every crux of the project and make sure you have a plan for it, and it's linked to other elements of the project. Once you do that and you set up your end-to-end processes and they're rolling properly, then another level or another I would say layer of technology you could add is sort of like a control tower, like a process mining tool kind of thing, to see how those processes are running, to understand the length that it takes to run these processes, the queue times and stuff like that, the documents queue in that process, to see if there's ways to improve the process. But that's later on. Don't jump into that right away if you don't set up the basics right in the first place.